Hello, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I did a full glam vibbbzzz. Today we went all out for sure. We have the burgundy, brown, cut crease, eyeshadow vibes over here. We're super snatched with our contour. We have some motherfucking highlight, bitch. I know you can see that shit. But welcome back guys. This is pretty much like an all day, even nighttime glam that you could do. Lots of details, tutorials step by step, from the eyebrows to the lipstick, right down to the eyelash application, which I had some technical difficulties with the video cutting out at that end. But other than that, I really hope that you guys do like this video. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you love this video. Alright guys, so I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow. It's looking super crusty. I am just a weird ass bitch, and I kind of like clean my brush a little bit like on the top before I'm going to apply it onto my brow. So it's looking crusty as fuck. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. But the color I am using is a dark brown. Usually what I do use is ash brown. I feel like it's a lot lighter, and I don't like my brows to be super dark like my hair, if that makes sense. I like it to be just a little bit lighter. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do first is I just brush out my brows. My brows already have somewhat of a shape, so what I'm just gonna go ahead and do is kind of follow my shape. I'm gonna start underlining though on the bottom, and I'm gonna use light strokes. I don't want it to look super harsh, so I'm kind of just like dragging the brush, if that makes sense. And I start from the pretty much mid and beginning, and then I drag it to the end, and then once I'm done with that, I will come to the front of the brow really lightly and just line it up. Once I'm done with that, I'll start filling out the top, and once again I will start mid brow, and then I will work the shape pretty much to the end. Once I have like the line on the top, I'll go ahead and start filling in the middle of the brow. I'm not gonna fill in towards the front. I'm gonna stick mainly to the middle and then towards the end. I'm sorry if you guys hear a bunch of fucking laughing and bullshit. It's Jessie, of course, on the damn Xbox. Now once I have the bottom, the top, and the middle filled, I'll go ahead and start brushing towards the middle to the end, and then at the beginning I'll brush lightly upwards, and then we have that brow. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and then I'll conceal them. Our brows, they're probably looking super crazy, not matching. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal them right on the bottom, and then they're gonna look a little bit more snatched. Okay, so the concealer that I am gonna be using is the Tarte Shape Tape Double Duty Beauty Concealer in the color Light Neutral. I really love this concealer. Another concealer that's really close to this product would be the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. That one's really good. I love that concealer. But this one's also obviously amazing. If you have it, then you know. If you don't, girl, just get Maybelline. That's just as good. So I'm gonna get a little bit of concealer on my brush, and I'll go ahead and start concealing the middle of the bottom brow all the way to the end, and then I'll finish it up connecting it from the beginning. And now once I have my brow lined up, I'm gonna go ahead and just drag the product down. I swear, like a lot of times I'll see imperfections and it drives me crazy. I'll think that I'm already done with the eyebrow, but then I start seeing something that's gonna like drive me crazy, so then I have to start messing with it. And the more that I mess with it, the more that I end up screwing up my brow. So now that I dragged it down though a little bit, I do want to use my finger and kind of just smear it out so it doesn't dry all ugly, and when we prime our lid with concealer, it doesn't look blotchy. So I'll just use my finger just to pat it out. Use my finger to pat it out. And like I said, I always make mistakes. You guys will definitely see that in this freaking video. All right, guys. So next, we're gonna go ahead and clean up the top of our brows. But I use foundation, whatever you want to use. If you want to use concealer on the bottom and the top, it's up to you. I use foundation to clean up the top of my brows. It's just a lot more easier for me to blend into my face later. I don't have to pay attention too much to blending out the concealer when I'm applying my foundation towards the end. So I just use foundation now. It just makes it a lot more easier for me. It saves me some time. So the foundation that I use on my face and to clean up the top of my brows is the Huda Beauty foundation. I am in the color Amaretti 310G. This is my color. I mean, this is my color, but I can't say that it's super close because it really ain't. I've already gotten another foundation that was too light and I look like fucking Casper. So this time I went a little bit darker and I don't really look like Casper anymore, but bitch, it barely matches. So we gonna deal with it. So I'm gonna get some foundation on my brush, the same brush that I use to clean up the bottom of my brows. And we're just gonna go ahead and clean these bitches up real quick. I do start from the beginning this time when I clean up the brows. And I slowly follow the shape that I made with the pomade. When I clean it up from the top, I use the leftover product to kind of make the beginning of my brow a little bit lighter. I like more of that ombre type of eyebrow. I am not a fan of the block eyebrows where you literally start from the beginning, dark as fuck to the end, top dark as fuck to the end. I just feel like those eyebrows are ugly on me. Some people like to do the box eyebrows, which it probably looks fire on you, but on me, I just don't like how it looks. So I like the beginning of my brows to have more of that ombre effect, lighter from the beginning, darker to the end, if that makes sense. Once I clean that up with the foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and just blend it upwards, and then we're pretty much good with this brow. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the other one. And then I will go ahead and use my finger to blend out the foundation. Okay, so pretty much we have our brows done, looking sharp. They might not look super similar right now, but it's all good. We still gonna look cute as fuck, okay? All right, so next we're gonna go ahead and do eyeshadow. Yay! I love to do eyeshadow. I do my eyeshadow before I do my face. I just feel like it's so much easier to clean up for any fallout. I don't even have to worry about fallout getting on my foundation or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer right onto my lids. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a good amount of concealer on each side, just so I have a real nice thick base for my eyeshadow to pop on. Yes, bitch. So I'll go ahead and start blending out that concealer. Instead of blending out, I pretty much mean more just spreading out the concealer evenly. Once I spread it out while I am patting it with my brush, I will then go ahead and blend it with a sponge and or a brush, whatever works for you guys. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just pounce my sponge all over my lid on both sides. Okay, now that we have our eyes primed with concealer, looking super cute over here, we are gonna use the Morphe palette. It is the 35V palette. Yay! This palette is super bomb. As you guys can see, it has many colors. There's so many beautiful purples, blues, all those cream colors as well, shimmers. I love this palette a lot. It just has a variety of colors that I love a lot. So the first color that I'm gonna go ahead and do, it's gonna be this color right here. I'm not quite sure what the name of the color is, but we are gonna go ahead and tap this baby onto our brush. And this will be a color that we're gonna start right into the crease. We are gonna go ahead and tap that color into the crease. I'm going to tap first before I start blending, just to know where exactly I'm gonna go ahead and have that color. And now that I pretty much placed it where I wanted, I'll go ahead and start blending that into the crease. Honestly, for this look, you're not gonna need a lot of colors, nor will you need a lot of brushes. You just go ahead and put your color and blend it out, and then you'll work your way to your next one. The key, in my opinion, of having a bomb-ass makeup look is to make sure that every color that you use is super blended. Just take your time to blend, even though you feel like you're there forever. Your hand is cramping, bitch. That's how you know you blending, girl. Let that hand cramp up. So now what I'm gonna pretty much do as well, because I kind of want to have not only the shape that I'm gonna be doing with the colors for my eye, going with the shape of my eye, I also want the shape of how I want the end of the shadow to look. Sometimes I like it to look circular. Sometimes I like it to have a very sharp diagonal type of line, I guess. And sometimes I just like to drag the eyeshadow outwards towards the end of my brow, like if I'm flicking it out, you know? And now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same steps that I did on the other side, apply and then blend and then flick outwards towards, I guess you could say, the end of your brow, towards your temple. But however you like the end of your eyeshadow to look, girl, do that. The color that I'm gonna go ahead and use for the top of my brow, to just shade out the darkness from on top of my brow, I'm gonna use more of a lighter color. And I'm gonna use this one right up here. It's more like a peachy nude color. And I'm just gonna blend that lighter cream nude color right on top. Blend out any lines that I see from the first color that I used. You could also do this color first as your transition. It's completely up to you. We're gonna do that to the other side of the eye as well. Flick that out just like I did the dark color. If you feel like you blended off too much of the dark color, don't even worry. You have the other brush to go right back in there and apply more of that darker brown that we used initially. So with the same brush that I used at the beginning to apply that darker brown, I'm gonna go right back over that again and bring it a little bit high if I need to, if I took off too much. I am not putting more product on the brush. I'm literally just going right back over the shadow, working it up just a little bit into that color that I used, that lighter color. Okay, now that we have those colors and we have blended everything out, we're gonna go ahead and work with another color for the crease, and it's gonna be more of a burgundy color. So the next color that we're gonna use, it's gonna be this one, just diagonal from the first color that we used. So now with that burgundy color, I'm just gonna go ahead and use a crease brush. I'm gonna pay more attention to putting the color right above where my crease line is. I have hooded eyes, therefore when I do a cut crease, I'm going to use a concealer to do a cut crease, but I am not going to follow the exact crease of my eye. I'm going to go right, let me show you with the brush, bitch. I'm going to go literally, you see how my eyes crease like that? Hopefully you guys could see. I'm going to use the concealer and go right above that crease of my eye. And I am going to just blend it back and forth. This look, I would say, could definitely be more for a night going out, nightlife makeup, date night makeup, dick appointment makeup, whatever the fuck you want it to be. But I would say for me, this is definitely more nightlife makeup. Let's go out, get some fucking drinks, show off this fucking makeup, you know? And I'm gonna flick it out like I did with the dark brown. Yes, bitch, who dat? And I'm gonna keep on blending the other eye. Taking my time. Alright guys, so now we have the burgundy color on there. We are looking cute as fuck, snatched as fuck. Last color that we are going to use, I was initially, oh my gosh, here I go again with the motherfucking initially word. But first, I was thinking of using only 3 colors, but I just want this to be a super glam, night out type of glam as fuck look. So I'm going to use one more color and one more color only. And I'm going to use the color right next to it, which is, I guess you could say like a dark brown, reddish, orangish. I don't know, bitch, I'm probably colorblind. I don't know, but this color right here, we'll go ahead and put that into the crease as well. So this color, the last color, since it is the darkest, it is just so beautiful. I feel like it really put that motherfucking bang in this eyeshadow look. And guys, we're still doing a cut crease. All right guys, so you know the brush that we use to put like the lighter color at the top, we're gonna use that same brush and we're gonna get just a little bit of that shade, like barely any, and you're gonna use that brush to only deal with the top and blend everything out so it looks seamless as fuck. What I use to cut the crease is the same thing that I use to clean up my brows, to conceal my face, to prime my eyes, and it's of course the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, once again in the color light neutral. Now when I said I have hooded eyes, like I said, I'm gonna go right above the crease. What helps me is holding my motherfucking breath. Bitch, hold your breath and you just might be able to get through this safely. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and try to make both eyes look the same. We're gonna work on this eye now. Alright guys, so pretty much at the end, we are going to use the first color that we used initially. I need to motherfucking stop saying initially, because bitch. Bitch. We're gonna go ahead and use though the first color that we used at the fucking beginning, and we are gonna go ahead and just tap out the corner to blend out that concealer. And just tap, take your time, bitch, don't rush, don't motherfucking rush, ho. And you're just gonna tap out at the end, so you kind of take away where the concealer ends, you kind of hide that bitch, you know. So I'm gonna go with a very, very light cream shimmer, which looks something like this. I don't know if you could see or not, but once I have that color, I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it onto my lid, starting at the inner corner. You could do whatever you want though, but I like to start at the inner corner. What I'm gonna use at the end, I'm gonna use a brush. I'm not gonna put any more product than it already has, and I'm just gonna blend out where that shimmer ends, just to make it look cute. And there you have it, bitch. Yes, yes, yes. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna moisturize for our face. Yay! So what I use to moisturize is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. This shit is pretty bomb. Honestly, the rose water is good too. So is the cucumber one. All right, bitches. So as soon as we get our moisturizer nice and soaked into our fucking skin, bitch, next what we will use is some primer. So this is the Touch and Soul No Problem Primer. This shit is so bomb if you're looking for a phenomenal primer that pretty much clogs up like your pores really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some primer on each side. I always notice my pores more closer to my nose, my T-zone, to be super ugly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next step that we're gonna do, my favorite, well, one of my favorite steps is foundation. So like I said earlier, Huda Beauty is a foundation that I use in the color Amaretti. I love this shit. Honestly, it's so bomb. Like, it's just so bomb. A little bit goes a long way. Not only that, it's such full coverage that like I can't fucking believe it. Like, I really can't. I love this foundation. I'm pretty new to it as well. It smells so bomb too. Obviously, when it smells that good, you know that there's some fragrance, but I don't fucking mind. Like, bitch, I really don't mind. And I am just gonna blend that out. And yes, it looks a lot lighter than my skin for right now that it's wet. And we are going to contour with this Alley Girl Pro Conceal. Gonna go ahead and use my Real Techniques brush. This is the sculpting brush. I love using this for my contour. I just feel like it blends so bomb. Go ahead and focus this concealer right under my eye. Well, I mean right under both of my eyes. Like, I don't know what the fuck that meant. And then we're just gonna go ahead and blend everything out. So now that we have our under eyes already concealed, we're gonna go ahead and set them. The setting powder that I use is the Pretty Vulgar setting powder in matte About It, 147. Pounce that in. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do next, guys, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in Rich Amber. This is what I'm going to use to go over my liquid contour that I used. And where I see that I contoured at, I'm gonna start right more towards like my hairline, and then I'm gonna bring it more closer to, I guess, like my beginning of the contour, if that makes sense. Probably not. I feel like once you tap your brush into any type of bronzer, the product obviously is going to be a lot more dense, a lot more thicker. So instead of having a bunch of product that you can't blend out really good at the beginning of your contour, it's best to start at your hairline and then work your way up so it kind of blends darker to lighter, if that makes sense. Next, we're gonna go ahead and get some Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten blush. This, like, just look, guys, just look at this. Who the fuck Why the fuck? How the fuck? This is just, this blush, I'm gonna smile and get the apples of my cheeks and kind of work it towards the end. Who doesn't love highlight? Like, if you don't like highlight, bitch, I don't know what's wrong with you. The highlight that we are going to use is the Fenty Beauty highlight. This is in the color Starstruck. It's a bomb highlight. And I go ahead and start wiping, swiping, whatever the fuck you want to call it, my brush on all sides with the, what is this shit called? The stick? Fenty Beauty highlighter stick. I just feel like it gives it such a beautiful highlight. And then I'm just gonna get my nose bridge. This lipstick is my all-time favorite lipstick. It's a perfect nude, I believe, for any skin color, light, medium, dark. It's from Ofra and it is in the color Verona. So I'm gonna go ahead and outline the bottom of my lips first. And now I'll go ahead and just outline and fill in the top lip. I love it, I love it, I love it. Ofra, and the name is Verona. Love it. Now, last but not least is the eyelashes. Yay. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is curl my eyelashes first. Not a lot, literally just a little bit. I'm just going to put some mascara on my eyelashes before I apply the falsies. Just makes it so much easier to apply falsies. So the eyelashes that I am going to be using today are the Sugar Apple eyelashes. They're super bomb. I love almost all their mink lashes. They're so gorgeous. The ones I'm going to be wearing today are Cotton Candy. Once again, Sugar Apple lashes. Check them out on Instagram at Sugar Apple Lash. Okay guys, so we had some major technical difficulties. The camera stopped recording right now, so I'm super sorry about not being able to go more into the eyelash application. But just to sum it up, so all I did right now is just pretty much apply the lashes with the tweezers while I look down at a mirror. It's so much easier when you're looking down in a mirror, applying the eyelashes. I put some of the plum burgundy color right on the bottom of my eyelash line. I put some mascara. I highlighted the inner corner of my eyes and under my brow bone with a very bright white shimmer eyeshadow. And that's all you guys pretty much missed. I'm really sorry about that technical difficulty that I just had. I swear if it's not one thing, it is another. But this is the look that pretty much I finished. But I really hope you guys like this look. Please make sure to follow me on Facebook at little space Prissy, little and then you put space and then Prissy. I'll put that down below for you guys, but follow me on Facebook. I do cooking videos and makeup videos on there. Please follow. And yeah, follow me also on Instagram. I put all my makeup looks on there. I put the products that I use as well. And yeah, you guys will be seeing this look as well on my Instagram. So follow a bitch. Make sure to also subscribe. You guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that little bell as well so you guys can get notified when I do upload new videos. Please give this video a thumbs up and comment any questions that you have at all down below. Comment. I will be coming out with another makeup tutorial soon for sure. You will see some more mukbangs. And yeah, I really hope you guys like this video. If anybody recreates this look, please message me your look and I'll be sure to shout you out on my Facebook page as well. Thank you guys so much for watching.